Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. Welcome, listeners. Blow Hard, Talk Hard here with Julian and
Rymer in the house.
Rymer, my buddy. Everything good?
Yeah, we're rolling. How you doing, man?
Good. You shaved today?
Yeah, shaved. You look like you shaved today, man. Clean cut.
I clean cut
looking
today.
Fresh.
Looking like a fucking young dude.
I think in the last 5 minutes since you come in the door, you've actually got a little bit of stubble, man. Just
Yeah. Today, my mom goes, "Could you clean up a little bit? You look like a hobo." Like, because I have that white beard kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I go, "For what?"
I've never asked. Have you ever let your beard go? Have you ever
There's
grown
no
a
beard, man. It looks like a mess. Like there's patches and white. It looked like a crazy Santa Claus. Remember that time when we came in the summertime and I dressed up and Sabrina goes, "Oh, you look nice today." I go, "Well, all right, thanks." I go, I have a lot of clothes, but there's nowhere to go. So sometimes you just wear your track pants and just go. You know what I mean?
That's why I like how you said, "Yeah, you look nice today." Like you put on a nice outfit. You put on some track pants and you go.
No. Usually that's the way we'd come, right? But
right.
like when you have places to go and when everything was open, I put on a nice shirt, a nice pair of shorts in the summer, whatever, right? But that day there, because I happened just for the mood I was just in, I go, let me put on a nice shirt.
You know what? I've tried this. I've looked at my closet and I was like, fuck, I haven't put on a nice shirt in a while. And I was thinking, why don't I just fucking dress up?
I haven't gone to the dry cleaner I used to be at the dry cleaner 3 times a week.
Oh, wow.
And I haven't gone, and it's still in the dry cleaning package of that plastic thing.
Yeah.
From fucking, who knows, a year ago. Maybe I wore it at Christmas, maybe.
You see those old TV shows from like the 50s and 60s and shit like that? The guys would come home and be wearing ties?
Yeah.
Was that really a thing?
Of course.
I don't know anybody who wears a tie at
Well,
home,
back in the old days, they used to wear those hats. They were very stylish back then.
Very classy. Yeah, now no one's got that classy.
Yeah, now we wear our pants to the fuck our asses showing out.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's a special occasion. I'm going to wear these ripped jeans.
Or fucking like Pat's wearing those floods. He rolls them up like a fucking...
Well, hey, in his consideration, it is, there's still a little bit of winter outside.
He's not doing it for that. He does it because he thinks it's cool.
Well, you don't want to get the bottom of your pants, the salt and shit like that. It ruins your pants.
I knew this idiot. He used to buy like a shirt and wear it backwards on purpose.
Like a t-shirt or a button-up shirt?
Like a jersey of some kind or something, and he would wear it inside out. And I'm like, why? And he goes, that's the style.
Well, there was a time, if you remember way back in the day, with like crisscross and shit like that, like going old school with the hip-hop, they used to wear the pants inside out, the shirts inside out.
So there was a thing like that.
There was a trend like that.
But for me, this guy was a white Greek. This guy was a white Greek guy.
Oh, a white Greek guy.
Like he was white, he was Greek. I never met anybody that would wear...
That's an oxymoron.
Well, that might meaning that might have been a trend if you're into that fucking music and whatever, that scene. But if you're to wear a shirt inside out, I think you're crazy. Like, what the fuck is that about?
Different strokes for different folks.
All right, well, the only stroking you do is your
Sorry, you just threw me off with a white Greek guy. I was like going,
No, I'm just trying to say, just try to give the context. He wasn't an African, whatever, American.
How do Greeks stay so white? In a country that has got so much sunshine.
We're not white, we're olive skin, you
Olive skin, oh my God.
The original
Greek. Different shade of white.
Jesus. The original Greek was Achilles, blonde hair, blue eyes, like me.
Okay.
But Southern Greece, they all look like they have more hair on their back and face. They're dark, or like black hair, olive complexion.
Right. At one point, all of Europe was Greek, weren't they? Wasn't
of course, we ran the world, man. We invented the toilets, everything. Without us, you wouldn't even have a toilet.
I think I've seen this movie.
The Greeks, we invented the Olympics, algebra, mathematics, the fucking, if it wasn't for us.
The spaceships,
if it wasn't for the Greek
UFOs.
You wouldn't even know how to talk. We invented language. We invented everything. And anal. We invented anal. The only thing is we fuck guys too.
Well, if you're that good, you might as well let everybody know.
Fuck, it was hilarious. I used to say, without us, we invented the Olympics. Everyone's like, oh, shut the fuck up, you fucking Greek idiot. Because my buddies, we used to get into these little.
Yeah.
I go, Pythagoras theorem? They're like, no. I go, oh, of course, you're a Portuguese. All you know how to do is hammer fucking nails. But again, friends to friends. You know
Friends
what
to
I mean?
friends,
We joke.
Portuguese are good people. I mean, I don't know why people bash other cultures like that.
I only bash my buddies. We joke. I'm not gonna go bash a stranger.
Just you're Portuguese.
No, are you fucking that? People who do that deserve a beatdown.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Who does that? I remember when I used to do my
sexually insecure.
When I used to do my stag parties,
Yeah.
like 10 years ago, I remember I never got into any problems because I was always a good guy with words. But there was this Portuguese guy that is a bartender at my friend's bar. He was he was destroyed. So he's in the washroom. I happened to go in. And this was a Greek stag. And there was a bunch of Greek guys there that I didn't know. But you knew these guys were serious. Right?
Yeah.
And the little Portuguese drunk guy goes to the guy, you want to see my dick? Like as a joke, I guess. And the guy goes, what did you say? And I'm like, oh my God, they're going to fucking kill him. Wow. And I looked at the guy, and I don't even know the guy, to the Greek guy, right? And I go, hey, bro, man, come on, man. I go, give the guy a break, man. Give him a pass, man. He's not even worth it. He's half your size, whatever. And the guy just looked at me, and he goes, all right, man. He goes, okay, I'll let it go for, because of you. Because I was nice to the guy, right?
Yeah.
Again, he wasn't a friend.
No.
But I go, why did you, and then my buddy, other buddy put him in a cab and sent him home. But I go, why would you say that to these guys? These guys are retarded, like in a bad way. They will kill you. Anyways, the wedding comes up. They're there. Guess where this guy's sitting?
Right next to them.
Right next to him at the fucking table. And because he was warned at the wedding not to have one drink by the guy getting married.
Oh, shit.
But where was he sitting? The table right beside him, and the guy was looking at him. I'm like, wow, this little guy was just sitting there. He didn't lift up his head at all. He was like, oh my God.
Nothing's worse when you think you have a sense of humor, better yet, and then being at a table with serious people that have no humor.
That's what I told you. When you make those stupid jokes when you're bombed, people, if you don't know them, you can't talk like that.
No, you can't.
That's why you said, how do I bash other Portuguese? I don't bash Portuguese people. I bash my buddies because we're friends. Like, what's he gonna say? Like, they can bash me. But I'm not going to go to some regular Portuguese guy off the street. Hey, carai, hey, you stupid. He's going to go, what'd you say? So it's just fucking ridiculous. But I don't even know what we're talking about.
This is a passionate moment. I'm in Hamilton, and there's like one block that is a lot of a few Portuguese restaurants, a coffee shop. And the last World Cup,
oh, soccer? You got to watch yourself.
Oh, man, the passion of the Portuguese. Well, the passion of anybody during that time. But it was just the one block, and the commitment to just driving and noticing who the Portuguese community is. They go down the block, they U-turn, they come back up the block, and it's only one city block. They didn't make the effort to go 2 blocks, to extend the party. They just stayed on that one block. And go, man, these are people who are committed. Man,
their area.
Yeah.
Well, they were always on Ossington and Dundas. They all have the Greeks used to be where I live.
Danforth.
But now they're really on the Danforth, and they've expanded. The kids have grown up, and they've now, because when we came, we were all immigrants. So we all went to where we would feel most comfortable.
Of course.
But now, as we're here for 35, 40 years, I can go and live in Ajax for all I fucking, whatever, right? So that's why I think what you're saying, they all went to the same, for comfort level, safety level.
For sure. That's the community. That's the point of the ground zero for celebration. But it was great just watching this, going, this is just a little 1 block parade. And then people were like around the corner waiting for their turn to pull in so they could do the 1 block route. And then they would stop honking.
It was the Portuguese parade?
No, it was just that one game they won.
The soccer game?
Yeah.
That's weird. Usually when they win in soccer in Toronto, they fucking run up and down the streets like mental, like from St. Clair, everywhere.
Oh, every group, except for the French, man. The only time the French, I think they don't have a neighborhood.
They might not have a big thing here.
No, they just stand outside the door smoking cigarettes going, that's right, we won the game.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pass me another cigarette.
The Chazon Bleu, whatever the fuck it's called. The Greek, I didn't know this. When Korea played soccer, Christie Pitts is their area, Korean town.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And they had a pretty big celebration.
Yeah. That was a few years back.
I don't remember exactly. Italy, we obviously know where they go. College Street, St. Clair.
Yeah.
The Greeks are obviously on the Danforth going nuts. Where do the Germans go? I remember when they won.
They just sit smugly in front of the TV.
No. All
going,
kidding
"We won."
aside. No. Where do they? There's their area. A German. I think I went to watch that game, and I was like somewhere in Etobicoke, and it was like a German bar, and everybody was. But was that just coincidence? Do they have a hangout?
I think it's
an area?
BMW dealership.
They hang out at the BMW Mercedes.
Mercedes, Volkswagen. Yeah.
Jesus.
What else do they make?
They make everything.
Elevators.
The Germans are the most
The
smartest
beer
people.
store.
They're a tad smarter than the Greeks.
They are?
The tad.
Yeah. Wasn't
They're-
always the case, because historically the Germans were the barbarians, the Greeks were the more sophisticated. The wine versus beer.
Do you want to know why Greece lost everything? Like their power? Honestly.
You tell me.
Just think of it. Just think for a second. Why?
Beautiful women on the beach are saying, fuck
No,
it. Why
no,
go to
no.
war
From
today? Why
back
don't we just
then-
hang out
from
on the
back
beach? We
then-
got everything we wanted.
From back then and having all the fucking, like the buildings and all that, why did it all fall apart?
Commerce. There's got to be a business somewhere there. Is what I
They
imagine.
fought against each other. They destroyed each other.
Greed?
One guy with this, that fought that, and they demolished their empires. Alexander the Great, they ruined themselves with inner fucking fighting. Because if they would have stuck to their guns from back then and kept conquering the outside, why would they have slowed down? Now Greece only has tourism. They don't make anything minus
oil?
olive oil,
And Matakis?
metaxa,
Oh, shit.
and that's just the thing.
Still hungover from the last time I had it.
Yeah, we just listeners. We went to a stag party
Oh, shit.
and Rymer was a guest,
no.
I was obviously throwing the party, and I got pretty much everybody bombed on that metaxa.
Yeah.
But Rymer, we drove him home. He was in the back of my friend's car, and he was talking to himself like a 2-year-old. Blah 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 blah. Let's have another drink somewhere, and I'm like, the only place you're going,
I was like, I gotta go home.
the only
Like,
place you're going is home to puke. Metaxa, great stuff. Greek brandy, buy
Yes.
it. 5-star.
find it wherever they're serving it near you.
You know, remember a couple of weeks ago, just off topic, we were talking about the Cuban vacations and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I just wanted to add, did you ever hear like the Dominican Republic sex vacations? Like you could,
Dominican Republic, no.
Dominican has a place,
Yeah.
$5,000 a week or 2 weeks, I'm not sure. I
Oh,
think
is
so.
this like one of those hedonist destinations?
No, totally different.
Okay.
You use 10 people only are allowed. It's a private island.
Okay.
So either me, you, we book it with 10 friends, or we book it with 3 guys, and then they book other people, strangers. But you get your own villa, your own island, it's the island. You get your food. You get a girl that you select from a catalog. Every day you get a new girl, 24 hours she's with you. One day you get a duo, 2 girls for that one time. And if you ever wanted, like, say, 2 girls and extra, you would have to pay an extra fee to get a second girl that day. Like, say, 1 girl was not enough. Like, for me, I'd get 3 a day, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Fuck, what am I doing with 1? 24 hours? Fuck. But this girl is pretty much like, they call it sex vacations, and you go there, and it's all about you. It's a private island, 10 people max. You have a pool. They cater to you with good booze, food. The girls are there. You change. You fuck. I've never gone. I'm a psycho like that, but I would love to go. You never heard of it, eh?
Never heard of it. And it just.
You should Google it. And they have like the girls are very beautiful.
Yes.
And I don't know, man. I would like to go, but I'm just like, who would I go? I don't know.
What was it called?
I just remember somebody telling me about it, and I Googled it. Just like if you went to Google and say Dominican sex vacation or something like that, I'm sure it'll pop up.
Dominican sex vacation.
Something like that. Be creative, man.
We have really good Wi-Fi reception for those of you who do not.
But I did remember looking at the website, the hut, like the villas, the fucking. Just think about it, man. And it's not expensive. The average Joe could go. We were saying these 50, 60-year-old guys go to Cuba to marry. Why? You got $5,000. You go there. You get a girl a day, food. Once in a week, you get a duo.
Yeah.
They sit beside you. They fucking whatever. I guess you bang them as whatever you can do. And it's a good time. Doesn't it seem like a good time?
It sounds like a serious vacation, man. It is a good time. Yeah. I'm sure it is a good time. My mind is just trying to wrap itself around.
I've wrapped it before, and I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I'd love to go. But then for some reason, I was just like, man, we never ended up doing it.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be a great experience.
It would. It takes the sport out of going and like meeting women, though.
That's the thing that people got to understand. I love the hunt.
Yeah.
But today's generation is all internet anyways. Tinder and this and that. Like, they all young, beautiful girls are on fucking meeting guys online.
Right.
Why?
Because that's how they communicate.
Yeah, but that's what you just said. You like the whole point. I used to love going to a club, striking out 10 times before you actually meet somebody, even 100 times.
Sure.
That's the hunt. Because I have a good gift with the gab, I have a few dollars. I'm not the fucking model Brad Pitt, but I'm okay. And I tell these 20-year-old guys, my neighbors, them kids, I go, you got a few dollars, you're decent looking, you get a little bit of class. On King Street, go. They're half naked, man. What are you playing video games for, you fucking moron? But these kids are fucking stupid. They don't know what they got.
No,
We didn't have that when we were younger.
They're like me. Oh, there's a beautiful girl. Just looked at this guy across the street, and then he's like, "Oh, wow, that's pretty. Huh, maybe I can find something like that online."
Yeah. Or I'm gonna smoke joints tonight and play fucking Dungeons & Dragons, whatever the fuck they play.
Right. Well, maybe you might meet a
And you go downtown and on
online.
King Street and your fucking head's spinning because half these girls are fucking
Yeah, the
ready to
social
go.
interaction more so with this fucking lockdown, man. I don't know. I don't
Never
people
mind
start
the-
picking up more now, or are they interacting? Like, is there
It's
COVID dating?
been going on from before. It's been going on
I
from
know
before.
before,
Don't blame COVID, man. These people today are just stupid.
I think it'll be harder for them to go social.
When I was growing up, there was no escort agencies like this. Like when I was like, say, they've been around 15 years. I'm 40, whatever, 30 years old. I remember going to massage parlors. Like we'd have made a few bucks. Like I said, remember the episode about the guy in the budget escort saying, black blondes, what's the difference? And we started laughing. There was massage parlors, but again, not like today's. You'd go in there, a pretty girl, she fucking, massages you, jerks you off, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the best. But that's when I was fully loaded back then. I wish these escort agencies were there today. Back then, I would have went every day, twice a day, maybe 3 times on Sunday. But when you're young, you know what I mean. When you're 30
So
years
you might as
old,
well go to the Dominican. You get your 3-lady package deal, and
see, that's a little
spend
bit
week.
more like
Bring the family.
I'm not talking at my age, but if you're 50, 60 years old, if you're retired, you got good money. Why not? If you're divorced or something, like why not? Like what are you gonna do with your money?
Oh fuck yeah!
Look at it in the bank.
Yeah,
Or
watch
like
it.
you pretend you're gonna buy stocks.
Yeah, just watch it go up and down in the
Like
stock.
like a retard.
My money's going up and down more in the stock market than I am in bed.
Before the internet came up, we used to for college football, so we used to try to find out the scores. It was channel 37,
Yeah.
CNN. It had the ticker at the bottom, so we had Baylor State, and it goes by the bottom. There was no internet, so we were looking. Once you miss it, you gotta wait through another 100 college football games, and we're like this 8 in the morning. We're like just up all night, and we're like, did you see it? And we miss it again. And then we're staring at the that was ridiculous. Today everything's at your fingers, man. It's a joke. The hunt was my favorite part
Yeah.
because I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy going out.
Because just think about like our human nature, right? Like the whole survival of the fittest, where animals butt heads to whoever's the strongest or whatever will get the lady. And nowadays it's like, I don't know, whoever's quick
And
enough
half
with
of
their
them lie on those profiles.
yeah.
Like they put pictures of fucking this, that.
Whoever can get a photo with a baby tiger will get the girl.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know you're making a joke, but for me, I don't even bother with that shit. I find it all lies and send me $100 and I'll go out with you. Fuck off. What the fuck am I going to send you $100 for?
Oh, fuck. And then
Probably
there's
some fucking overweight fucking. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about bodies, but who are you to demand $100?
But hey, these sex vacations, like there's sex tourism. I know about that. Like people will go off like Thailand, right? Knowing when they show up in Thailand that for a few bucks, they can get, was it the lady boys? That's the,
So the dicks.
that's all. When I think Thailand,
That's
anybody
not
says they're
all.
going to Thailand, I think, oh.
Like
you're
in the
gonna get a-
Hangover, and he goes, they went to the strip joint looking for clues. And he goes, yeah, you were great last night. I come inside you, you come. He goes, where did I come? He goes, I come inside you, you come on the floor. He's like, what the fuck? Very funny. But speaking of Thailand, guys, like a lot of English men, I watched a couple of documentaries, they're getting pensions. I don't know, let's pretend they get $3,000 a month. In Thailand, it's fucking 10 times. You get a beautiful apartment for $300, a beautiful apartment. air conditioning, the works. And $300, you buy food, you get, these girls are all over the place. You go to a bar, you buy a beer, you meet somebody, and they live there. They moved to Thailand. Because at home, I guess they've either divorced, their kids are grown up.
Who the Englishmen moved to Thailand?
A lot of guys do. I'm sure
yeah.
Canadians, Americans.
No,
a lot of
everybody.
Americans are in the Philippines because after the war, they all stayed. But why not? Like if you're 60, 65 years old in Toronto, your kids are men who will grow. You still probably come back, but why wouldn't you want to stay in Thailand? It's fucking exotic beaches,
The weather's
beautiful
good.
women.
Sure. As long as you can get wood, wouldn't you
Well,
stay?
now you can take Viagra. Don't worry about that. There's not a problem anymore. But I'm just saying, like, would you not do that? Or would you rather sit in Toronto, you're retired, every day get up and go to the fucking Tim Hortons and read the paper?
Yeah, well, when you put it that way. Fuck.
Well, that's the only way to put it.
Shovel the sidewalk so you can make your way to Tim Hortons and get a cup of coffee.
Or you have your wife or a girlfriend who's 60 years old. Like, and you guys watch Netflix at night and fucking drink wine till you get drunk to pass out.
You know, or be in Thailand and get yourself some young Bangkok.
Yeah, and it's not even about being young. It's like
Mancock.
you can get like because it'll give you a spark of life. That's 60 years old, you'll live till 80 with like new juvenation. You'll be happy again. You'll be like
Get a second life.
you have a second fucking catch your breath again. You're ready to go again.
Sure.
Fucking you over there, you hear that.
I mean, you don't have that energy as you did in your like early 20s.
No.
Maybe 30s.
Not even close. But again, you'll have rejuvenation. Right now, you're approaching 50. You're like, every fucking day the weather sucks. The snow. I park my car on the street like fucking James Bond. Like I don't even park it. I put it like sideways because I just fucking. I'm ready to fly. I don't want to get stuck. Everything's shit. You can't put on nice shoes. You get fucking dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, salt stained and shit
Everything.
like that.
And
Go
again,
there.
Where
flip-flops.
are you gonna go? On the weekend, where are you gonna go? Pretend it's summertime. Where are you gonna go?
Well, I think about the lockdown. So maybe
no,
the park.
no. Again, let's pretend there's
patio,
no lockdown.
a
Where are you gonna
patio.
go? Cabana? Sure. But again, the girls are 22. They're not gonna look at you unless you have money. Where are you gonna go? To a patio bar and do what? Drink draft?
Yeah.
Big deal. Well, is that your weekend? Are you gonna go up north, fish? What are you gonna do?
Go to a cottage.
I'm just saying, but how many
fishing,
times have you done that?
little hiking. Yeah, you're right. It'd be nice to be doing that more
Adventure,
often.
man. Have you been to visit? For me, if it's 18 hours away, how far is it?
Thailand?
Yeah.
Probably
Philippines. If it wasn't that far, I would do that as a vacation. Even for a
What do you
month.
mean? It was still, it's a vacation.
Yeah, but that traveling is hard, man. 18 hours on a plane.
Yeah, but you get there, you sleep it off, boop, as you were saying.
I just said 18 hours, you know what? You better take a couple of fucking Xanax with you to fucking get knocked out because it's a long ride. But once you're there, it takes time. But you know what? That's the way you enjoy. People who travel, learn, see, and it gives you fucking wisdom and it makes you happy.
Yes.
Everybody who goes to Mexico every fucking year,
Beautiful country.
it's irrelevant. You can't go to the same place every fucking year. It's kind of boring, no?
But you can see different places. I mean,
Okay,
it depends.
Mexico's
It depends.
too big.
Hold on.
Mexico's too big.
Yeah.
Cuba, Jamaica. Like I've gone to Aruba 5 times.
Okay, but what's bringing you back there? Okay, but a beach, for me, I think a beach anywhere in the world is a beach anywhere in the world.
I go to Aruba, but you know why? Because
On a sunny day, a beach in fucking Ontario is just as good as a beach. Well, not the ocean, not the ocean.
Stop what you're saying. That
Okay.
is total bullshit.
It's just water
sunny
for
day
me.
A sunny day in fucking Sunday on July when it's 35 degrees.
Yeah.
It's shit here. Humidity and the lake is just garbage. Or if you're in Aruba now, that's the best day ever.
There you go.
The Greek islands with those fucking.
There's got to be something more than just sand and water for me, man.
But
When I go on vacation.
go to Greece. There's all kinds more. Go to Croatia. There's way more.
We talk way more to do.
Of course,
Yeah.
to see, to learn. Europe. Go do a European holiday.
Exactly. I'm not talking about just, for me, it's like sitting in front of the water on sand is not my jam, right?
You get bored quick.
I get bored quickly.
Yeah.
I go, okay, there's the water. There's nowhere else to go.
I got you.
The water or the beach or the woods or
I
fucking
understand. I
back to the
understand
hotel.
that. I get a little bit restless too, but
Yeah.
you know, that's when you get up, you start talking to people.
So go somewhere. Yeah, it'd be nice to be somewhere exotic, certainly. Different faces.
Like you went to Australia, you said.
Yeah, beautiful.
See?
I never had any interest in going to Australia. Turns out, beautiful country.
I'm sure it is. I've never gone, but I would love to see it.
Nice people, a few assholes, but they're everywhere.
There's assholes. But I'm saying, like, I really would like to see that. Like, I would like to go to the Eastern Europe, Germany, that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
my sister, who's a square, has been to Amsterdam and watched live sex shows. Me, the pervert of the family, hasn't even gone. Like, isn't that fucking weird?
I've never seen a live sex show. I've
Well,
heard
in
of the
Amsterdam, she went with a tour.
Yeah.
She did a Kikiki tour. She's seen all of Europe in a month.
Yeah, you do one of those power trips.
Whatever,
Yeah.
like 2 days here, 2 days there. One thing she did, I remember she said, the best place was Italy. The waiters were the best looking people she's ever seen in her life. Like the best looking, I don't know.
Here's the craziest story I've heard from an Australian I met traveling. She was telling me that Australians in Italy are treated like goddesses.
Italians?
Gods. Yeah, because you know how we
Italians are beautiful.
we say the Italians are very good in bed and they're very sexual. Well, according to the Italians,
I believe Latins are like that, not Italians, but go on.
but to the Italians, those people are the Australians.
You think so? I never heard that.
I've heard this. I've heard this. She said when she walked through the streets,
Because they're blonde hair, blue eyes, I guess. Is that Australian look?
this girl she had dark hair, brown eyes.
Okay,
I remember this. She was
typical
beautiful.
look.
But Italians also blonde hair, blue eye. If you go
Those are
north.
the best looking ones.
Yeah.
When I
People
was
always
in-
think Italians are like, dark and
Olive skin. When I
olive
went to
skin.
when I was in Greece, the ferry boat came in. I still remember to this day. 15 years that this girl came off, blonde hair, green, blue eyes. Like I was mesmerized. Like she was like, yeah, they're very beautiful. But then you like the Greeks too. You get the really hot ones, but then you get the eh.
Do you think this when you're on vacation, people just look better because you're
No. Go to Venezuela, your head will spin. Go to Colombia, you'll spin.
I've been to Poland. The women are gorgeous in Poland.
Eastern Europeans, your head will spin.
Yeah. Czech
Republic,
Germany.
Hungary.
But then again, if you make an effort to look for unattractive people, you're going to find them as well.
No, they have a very good looking. Like every time you look at Miss America, Miss World pageants.
Yeah.
Those are based on looks, obviously, right?
What?
Like
I
they're
thought they
based
were
on-
based on intelligence. They
Well,
asked that.
those girls are pretty smart, actually. But Venezuela, Colombia, they're always in the top three.
Venezuela.
Yeah, exactly. They're always in the top. Why? Because they're just naturally good looking people. Like the guys, not so much, but the girls, yeah. So when I was in Greece, 2 Swedish girls I had beside me, top. They didn't even have hair on their legs. They had those little baby blonde little hairs because they didn't have to shave. And they were just like, I'm like, this is a dream? Because that's how beautiful they were. Blonde, like fucking just goddesses, right? You don't see that shit unless you go away.
I think it's just like maybe.
Are Canadian girls beautiful?
Yeah, man.
Pure Canadian girls, no
Sure,
mixture.
well, what is pure Canadian? We're all colonizers here.
No, I'm not. Okay, me too. But I'm saying a girl that's born here and her background, grandparents are all Canadian.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. There's beautiful, man.
I guess there's beautiful
From
in
coast to
everything.
coast,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
beautiful everywhere. So
Yeah,
that's
you're
why I'm
right.
saying. So if you travel, like when you leave Toronto and you go to like Montreal, wow, like stunning, jaw dropping. But then when you go to the prairies or Vancouver, also stunning and jaw dropping, and just different. There's a
Maybe your mindset is at a happy
Yeah.
place, but I honestly believe you're wrong because I went to Buffalo to watch the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers play one time. 80,000 people in that stadium. I swear to God, I was the prettiest one there compared to all the girls.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yikes.
Okay.
And I'm being serious, bro.
Buffalo exceptions.
I'm
Lucky
being
Buffalo.
dead serious. That's the one I told you I scored. It was the hockey game. I told my buddies I scored Pamela Anderson, and we took those instant cameras, those little cheap ones.
Yeah.
And I go, this bro was, and I was making out with her. That was it. But I go, she was hot as fucking hell.
Or was it Pamela Anderson?
But it was the fucking, when I got the pictures developed, it was like, wow, boy, was I wrong. But I think I was really, really drunk.
Yeah, beauty is only a light switch away. Or, yes, sometimes booze. Helping ugly people get laid for the last 125 years.
Yeah, I don't believe in the booze thing because you ever bang a girl when you're so
Yes.
drunk?
Oh,
Okay, shut the fuck up. When you're so drunk, you don't even remember what you did?
yeah, yes.
I remember this one time, I was at the watching
Both wake up with
football.
each other and you look at each other like, whoa, how did you end up here?
I don't even remember, like she, I don't know, she came up to me, we were talking. I think she was like, she was beautiful, I guess, I'll assume. We took a cab, we went into a gated kind of a community condo, and we were there, and I couldn't get it up. I'll admit it, I was so bummed. And she goes, oh, for your age, this is and the next thing you know, I was at home. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, is that bad? Is that a blackout?
Yeah, I mean I mean it's not good for you.
But I don't even remember the girl. I don't remember what happened. I don't like did I stay there for 1 hour, 2 hours?
Yeah, I've woken up with. I have woken up a couple of times in my life wondering, "Go, man, did she just roofie me? Like, how did I end up with
That's
this?
right. Yeah.
How did I end up in bed with this person? Did we
That's
even have
how I
sex?
felt. That's how I felt. Like did she drug me or something?
Yeah.
Because I had zero memory.
My clothes are on. Did I get dressed, try to leave, and then said, "Fuck it, I'll stay until the morning"? Like how?
My question is, how did I even get home?
Oh yeah,
Like, did I get in a cab and tell the guy the address? Did I pay him?
yeah. I can't drink like that anymore, man. Of course.
No, that was a
That was like
one-time
when you're 20s,
experience.
you're young and dumb. Like
No,
fuck
I
it.
did that once. Usually I'm a professional, man. That shit doesn't happen to people like me. But that time there, I think she drugged me now. I'm gonna play that rule.
You've been drugged. Sure.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
I
too
was
hot. You
once.
had to roofie me to get
I
me.
honestly think I was once. I was like intoxicated, just like fucking like I just.
Nah, you're
But I
just
think I fell
you're
asleep.
just a softie, man.
Just, yes.
This girl just wanted me so bad, she had to drug me to get me.
It was like
That's a joke. Give myself a bell.
it was just like ding ding.
Anyways, you know what, man?
Yep.
The sex vacations of the Dominican, when I'm 65, I'm going to go. Thailand, who knows what the fuck, but that would be a very good vacation for at least a month to try it.
Is Thailand also famous for the?
For food poisoning? Yes.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Street meat, you'll die.
Brr.
You'll shit your pants every fucking 2 steps.
Do they also? Is it they're still popular for weed? Like remember like
I don't think they do drugs in those countries, Malaysia and stuff. You get caught, you go to jail, man.
the Philippines? Fucking that guy will shoot you.
In Malaysia, you get caught. Even in Cuba, you're fucked. They don't have drugs there.
Yeah.
I know obviously they drink, but who knows if you know somebody. Actually, in Thailand, they probably do heroin. Yeah, you know what? Let's drop the conversation.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about that stuff. Anyways, you know what? I think when you're older, we'll
We're going on vacation.
go on a vacation to fucking have a party down.
I'll take you to Tim Hortons and we'll.
Yeah, you could stay at Tim Hortons, read your fucking Sunday Sun, and fucking go home and watch Young and the Restless.
Is that still on?
I think so. I used to watch when I was younger. And then go to bed at 5 o'clock and eat some macaroni and cheese, and your day's done. And I'll be banging some 30-year-old that's going to call me daddy.
Oh, that got weird.
Julian and Rymer.
We're out.
We're all listeners next week.